How's it, golf fans? Reid, Fowler in the DK Live studios, and a massive congrats to Brooks Koepka for another major victory this year, cementing himself as one of the best in the game. What a classic yesterday. So many storylines, but hopefully all of you guys were glued to the TV and collectively pulling for Tiger to make history. He had to settle for second place, and now we have to settle for a slightly less dramatic but still important tournament this week, the Wyndham Championship at Sedgefield Country Club in Greensboro, North Carolina. Sedgefield will play a little easier than last week, ranking 37th out of 50 in difficulty last year, but some characteristics will stay the same. It's another par 70 where you have to make birdies, but will play around 200 yards less than Belle. This doesn't mean the long hitters are out of it. If anything, it always pays to bomb it off the tee like Brooks or DJ, but recent winners here aren't necessarily the longest hitters. What they are is great with their irons and their approach, like Stenson, Ryan Moore, and Brandt Snedeker, who are all in the field this week. They are also joined by Ryder Cup team member Webb Simpson, Joaquin Niemann, as well as guys like Sergio, looking to play well enough to win or get enough points to qualify for the playoffs. Sedgefield was designed by one of the legends in golf architecture, Donald Ross, back in 1926 and later renovated by Chris Spence in 2007. The course is not daunting, hosting 30 less bunkers than last week, as well as easy to hit fairways and greens where the field average was higher in both categories versus the tour average. In typical Ross fashion, position off the tee is important, but not as important as the approach. Last year, those who finished in the top 15 all were positive in strokes gained approach. There's also a positive correlation for those who have connections to the North Carolina area. Guys like Bill Haas and Webb Simpson are course horses here, having ties in the Tar Heel State. Another key stat I'm using this week is strokes gained par 4 with another par 70, and one of my favorite plays is Brandt Snedeker. He is definitely a risk to roster this season, but hopefully he gives us more confidence at one of his favorite courses. Over the last 24 rounds, Sneds is 46th in strokes gained approach and 17th in strokes gained par 4, but has 2 top 5 finishes here since 2014 and is 4th in strokes gained total over that same time frame. The Wyndham should be a fantastic lead up to the end of the season with the FedEx Cup playoffs, the Tour Championship, and the Ryder Cup all playing in the next month and a half.